Hey everybody, my name is Ryan. This is the first battle I've ever recorded. I've watched a lot of videos but never tried this myself, so I thought I would. This is just a battle against one of my friends, David. We're just doing it on the wireless connection, not off Wi-Fi. Don't know how many battles I'd be able to do off Wi-Fi, just because I've never tried, but, thought I'd test this out. Anyway, he uses mostly whatever he wants, doesn't know a lot about the rules, so I thought I'd show how you can beat a team with some Ubers and other stuff with an actual good team. So he has a Gliscor lead and do Stealth Rock. He has a Ho-Oh, which I think he's EV'd, but still isn't very good. And he hasn't really studied a lot about battling. Anyway, send him my Starmie because I know he's going to use a fire move. It sucks that I get the burn, but, what are you going to do? I kind of predict he's going to switch. So, which is why I go for the Ice Beam here instead of the Thunderbolt, which was a good move on my part, because obviously Thunderbolt wouldn't be super effective to him. So that's pretty neat. And he sends out his Gengar. I have a Gengar of my own, which I'll show later. But my favorite Pokemon I have on this team is probably my Umbreon. It's a huge tank. I actually do a EV spread a little bit different than Smogon. I give it a little more defense because I figure it is a curse set, so it can raise its attack without really needing as many attack EVs. And I have the Yawn instead of Protect or something like that because I really don't have a whole lot of status on this team. So yeah, so an Eruption, I mean, you see how much that does. It really doesn't do a lot at all. But I throw up a Wish just in case something bad happens. Falls asleep for my Yawn. Now it's time to just kind of curse up and hang out and laugh in his face because he really has nothing, no ideas what to do with things like this. So, yeah, just cursing up a little bit. Gonna get to, I don't know, +2, +3, something like that, and just start attacking and trying to beat the crap out of his team. Oh, I went for Yawn there because I kind of predicted that he would wake up, but sadly didn't work. And I noticed he had Fissure. Obviously they're not playing by real rules, so I can't blame him for that. But I, don't want the chance of something going wrong. And like I said, this isn't a real Smogon battle, so he can use whatever the heck he wants, and I don't really care. Togekiss, this is a Flinch Hacks Togekiss. So T-Wave, Air Slash, Aura Sphere, and it would have Roost, but I didn't have enough Roost TM, so it has Wish, sadly, right now. Sometime when I get an extra Roost TM, I'll put that on him instead. Anyway, it goes out to Ho-Oh, but of course Stealth Rocks just rapes the shit out of his Ho-Oh. Going to my Gengar, which is my special sweeper. And this is, I guess it's a pretty standard set. I do have one move that isn't used that much, which I guess you'll see in a second here. I also have a Focus Sash on this guy, and you'll understand why in 1 second. Because use Destiny Bond, because that way I can take out a Pokemon. Usually you're faster as Gengar than most things. He has max speed or IVs and EVs, timid nature. So Destiny Bond takes him out, which is pretty sweet. I was pretty happy about that. And let's see. So I go into Scissor, which is my special sweeper, or special, physical sweeper. And I know he doesn't have the right moves on his Mewtwo yet because he hasn't done them. So I just go for a Sword Stance, knowing everything he has is not very effective against me. But he gets a crit here, which pissed me off because I was going to go for the Stab Bug Bite after the Sword Stance and probably beat him down. But instead, I go back to my Umbreon, and do I Yawn? Do I Curse? I Yawn here. And so I'm going to pretty much try to do the same thing I did before against the Groudon. I'm going to Curse up a bit and then take him down. And yeah, this is pretty standard here. Just going to Curse up. I think maybe put a Wish, do something like that. But anyway, let's see. I actually decided I wanted to do this because of people like MTG Xerxes, Emperor NBZ, King Daddy, Frosty Pixie, Hayden, a bunch of people like that. I watched all of their videos. I've really enjoyed them, and they've been a lot of fun. So I figured, I'm not going to be nearly as good as them, and I probably won't be as entertaining as them. But I thought I'd try this out anyway. So he wakes up, he goes for a screech, so that lowers my defense by 2, which kind of negates some of my curse defense side. Of course, I still have the attack boost from the curse. So I decide, what the heck, I'll just go with the paybacks and kill him off. Not a big deal. My attack is boosted by quite a lot now, so it's going to be pretty easy to take things down. Umbreon isn't necessarily a very strong Pokemon, but with Curse, he can beat pretty much a lot of things. He's going for the fissure again, hoping to get some hacks on his part and take me out. I figure, you know what, I'll just go for, instead of switching back out again, I'll go for it, attack him with a payback, and it takes out the Groudon. So yeah, these are, he has a few OU, one, I think UU or NU for Alligator, I don't know what he is, and of course a couple Ubers. It's pretty awesome to see how an OU team can take out some Ubers without a whole lot of effort. If you just know what you're doing versus an opponent who doesn't know what they're doing. So, yeah, take that out. I think all he has left now is his Mewtwo, which is going to, of course, die to a payback. Psychic won't do anything to me, so he has to use Ice Beam. I think he has Calm Mind, too. He wants to put Aura Sphere on it, but he hasn't gotten it that far. Anyway, I win, and that's pretty awesome. This is my first battle. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace.